Hey guys, Casey Nelson here for another ADC guide coming at you all the way from the depths of Diamond 1 play. Yes, I've been playing since it came out, and I was on a ranked 5's challenger team in Diamond 1 and rah, so I know a little bit about playing ADC since I will only play ADC and a little bit of mid. So today we're going to learn about Vayne and everything that goes into Vayne, the items, the moves, the skills, what to do, when to do, what not to do. So stay tuned and we'll get this thing rolling and we'll learn how to play Vayne, who in my opinion is the most overpowered ADC at the moment. If she's not banned in the game, she is certainly picked because late game she just becomes a god. So we'll start with the runes, and I like to play just simple, balanced, and smart setups. So first things first, runes. For quints, I have 2 lifesteal quints, and then I have 1 damage quint. My reds are all physical damage, my yellows are all armor, and my blues are magic resist per level blues. And that's pretty smart. The lifesteal lets you stay inside the lane, you don't have to go back as much, and really all we're worried about is just surviving late game, or surviving lane phase until late game, because that's when Vayne becomes just insane. So that is the runes here. Masteries, pretty simple. We'll go with 21-9-0. I take all of the offensive skills in the offense tree, I guess we'll call it. And then defense, we'll go with the defensive setup, which gives us some more health with durability and a little more health with veteran scars and some armor. Again, all we're doing is just trying to survive laning phase because we'll become much stronger afterwards. And then as far as spells go, always choose flash. Vayne doesn't have a huge escape mechanism. She does have her tumble, which is her Q, and her condemn, which is her E, which does create a little space between champions. But for the most part, flash you have to have. Have to. And then the second spell is either barrier or cleanse. It just depends what you want to do. And it looks like we got a Corki, and Corki's going mid. AP, alright, something different. No use in raging at him, even though you want to. You just got to play your game. So in this situation, when you're choosing between barrier and cleanse, look at the enemy team and just say, okay, do they have a lot of hard CC? Do I need to get out of it? And you know, Malphite's ult, you can't really cleanse out of it, so he's a no-go. You have Shen taunt, and you have Lissandra's ult, which, you know, if you position right, you should be okay with Shen. And Lissandra, you know, that is something you have to worry about, but it's not enough for me to change from barrier to cleanse. I enjoy having barrier to protect myself from the dive that Malph ult will do. And so in this screen here, I like to basically look at their enemy champions and say, okay, what moves or what, I guess, skills do they have that will affect me in team fights? We know Malphite will dive us in team fights, so we have to stay in the back. We know Shen can taunt us, or she'll certainly, you know, ult somebody, so we got to be aware of that. And then Lissandra can dive us as well with her little, I call it the Sub-Zero move. And so against this team comp, we have to be very, very cautious. Just stay in the back until they blow all their moves, and then you can go Rambo. So a little patience here. We're going to exercise in today's game, but that's kind of how every matchup is going to go. Can you be aggressive? Do you have to stay back? The smart player is the best player, so don't get too Rambo too early, and you'll find that Vayne is just insane. So we'll go over her skills when she, and I guess the screen loads here. There we go. Alright, I always max tumble first. My starting item is Doran's Blade. Doran's Blade is nice. It gives you a little health, a little damage, a little lifesteal, just a nice balance there. And that's basically the standard for all of ADC starting items. Oh, someone's like, Casey Nelson is on a team. And I'll say, not anymore. Riding solo. Just need to name change. And, alright, people are just messing me up here. So we'll go over her skills. Her passive is Night Hunter. And basically, as you get closer to an enemy champion, you get a little boost in movement speed. And then her tumble is this neat little, you choose the direction, like that. And then her next attack does bonus damage. So that's like your main damage move here. And this person's like, weren't you the only Ashe player? Yes, I did main Ashe for 2 seasons straight, and only played Ashe. So I do have a video guide of her. Feel free to check her out. Now, is Silver Bolts. Basically every third hit you're doing an extra flat bonus damage and then a percentage of the enemy's max health. So that is what shreds everything. It's true damage on the max health, and so that's why you can destroy Shens and Malphites and Knots, because that percentage damage is without any armor factored in. So that's an awesome move, and what makes Vayne so strong. Her E is Condemn, and it basically pushes or knock back a enemy champion, and if they hit a wall, it's going to do bonus damage. So that's a move you can use to create space, or you can use them obviously for a little CC. So with Tumble and having her E, that's going to be as much, I guess, escape that Vayne can have, and it can be enough. You just have to be smart with how you use it. So we're going to start with blue, help out Jarvan. Don't be that teammate. Always help out your jungler, because then they will help you out. And life is fun. Oh, Tumble. We're going to hit and move. Hit and make her flash. And then Janna. Oh, we're going to do it again. Okay. Go, go, go. Boop. I can't. Oh, I wanted to flash there, but I know I cannot kill. Okay. Boop. And we're safe. Save me. Alright. So her level 1 is pretty strong, because she has that Tumble, so it's almost like 2 attacks in a row really fast. And when you're level 1, it's all about that attack, attack, attack. So we're going to farm up here, spend the fruits of our labor, and actually the first thing I want to save it for is Vamp Scepter. So we'll level W second, just get those silver bolts going. And if you think the enemy jungler is going to gank you early, you can go E, just so you have a way to create some space and not die so easily to a gank. So nice thing you do, as well as minions, is you can proc up your silver bolts, like on a big dude that you don't want to lose the money on. That way that third attack's going to do more and just helps you CS a little better. So we have 800. We are happy. We will go back and get lifesteal. Okay. Now, if I have enough, I'll get 2 health pots, and I'll also get a ward. And I know you're going to say, well, Casey supports by wards. And yes, they do. However, we all know when solo queue, anything can happen. And so it's just best to play safe than sorry. And the 2 spots that I always ward is 1 in Tribush and 1 right here at Dragon. If you do that, you have complete vision of what the enemy team's doing. You can farm safely in lane. And what are we trying to do in lane? We're just trying to survive. And the supports that I like with Vayne, I like playing with Sonas, I like playing with Sorakas, basically any support that can give you health back. Nami is really good as well, because Vayne has a short attack range, and we'll level E third here. And Caitlyn actually should be poking me off the lane, but she doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, nope, fail. Caitlyn should be zoning me out because her range is so much better than mine, and she has the Janna shield to just harass me. So notice kind of when you're playing against enemy ADCs what you can or cannot do. And we'll E her into the wall, get that proc, see if we can't get the kill here. And I don't, oh, I land on a trap. And boop. Okay, very nice. So you see how basically we won that fight because of E. That's why you level it third, and if you can hit it, that's a 1.5 second stun, which Lulu does have good damage as support, and that's enough damage to, well, kill the Kate. So I'm going to level W, or excuse me, Q here. We're maxing Q first. So, and now we just farm. We're happy, we're farming, life is good. We're just playing smart, not being greedy. Don't be greedy. Number 1 way to lose, be greedy. We're last hitting everything. So back to supports, I like Sona, Soraka. Leona has a really good CC and she can peel really well. But you have to do it in the right matchup because she doesn't offer a whole bunch in the lane as far as sustain goes. So if you're comfortable playing against whoever you're playing against in lane, then Leona can be really, really nice. So We're getting crazy. I do not want to fight. I wish I could just tell Lulu how to read my mind. Oh. We're gonna try and get that ward. Boop. Okay. We're just gonna... They get to keep an eye out on your support as well, but honestly, we just want to... Oh boy. Alright, so another nice tip you can do, I just did it there, is you can auto, tumble, and then E. Because her E will actually proc her silver bolts, which is actually kind of nice. So I will do it here shortly. Lulu's just taking over this lane. She's like, Casey, I don't care who you're playing, what you're trying to do. I am going to do whatever I want. And I said, okay. I don't make the rules. So let's go back and get some mana after this. We'll show you a nice little trick. Old Vayne poo. Alright, we'll go back. As far as CS goes, I mean, we are up. Almost double CS. And I'm in a really good spot here. And we'll go get Blade of the Ruin King first, which requires that cutlass, and then we'll get boots, 2 health pots, or 1 ward. We're just going to help out our support here. So the way this move is going to work is we auto once, then we Q, then we E. That way the W from the silver bolts will proc, you'll do that bonus damage, and also you'll knock them back. So they won't be able to trade with you because what you're doing happens really fast. So if you have a lot of mana to burn, or you haven't used your mana and you're going to level up, so you'll get more mana, don't let that mana go to waste. Use that combo to harass, because you never know when that next team fight's going to break out, and you'll be glad that they're at 75% health instead of 100% health. Make sure your item, your Bilgewater Cutlass, is in the right slot. It's active, basically slows the enemy down for 2 seconds and does a little bit of bonus magic damage. So we want to make sure that is ready to go. I put it in slot 4 myself, but put it in whatever slot you want. That's what she said. Couldn't help myself, I'm sorry. You play League all day, you talk to yourself a lot. So we're going to make sure, like I said, that my 2 favorite spots are warded. Tribush and Dragon. We're going in. We're going to E her against the wall. Oh. Slower with it. Oh, up. Oh, and that's a Shen. Boop. That is a Shen. Pop the pot. And I don't think Lulu's going to make it out alive. Lulu, it's been fun. Oh, yep, that's a trap. Oh my gosh. Lulu survived for a long time. And here's old sneaky Jarvan. Lock into the wall. Alright, that works. And we're gonna keep going. There's a flash. Alright, we can't finish, but that was good. We were patient. Lulu died, but we just kept going back, and Jarvan came to save the day. So, nice thing to remember is when Jarvan comes, you do not get permission to Rambo. You still have to play smart because I was at low life. So, Jarvan wants to Dragon here, but there's so much CS. However, Dragon Gold is worth more than about 10 minions of individual gold. So it's all about collapsing, having good teamwork. Alright. Plus I have to get more gold doing that than I would not getting the dragon. So we're at 1,000 gold here. Next step will be finish off Blade of the Ruin King. Sometimes if you go back and you can't really buy a bunch of stuff, you can just get Berserker's Greaves next, which is what we actually might do here. We'll see. Learning when to go back, 1,800 is what it costs. Learning what time to go back is important as well. You don't want the other enemy to basically just push your lane and get the tower, go to the tower and the tower kill all of the minions that you would kill. You're going to lose gold and XP that way. So Lulu's just doing her thing. Lulu, you got it, girl. Okay. So, for instance, like we push the lane. And what I mean by that is kill the minions, push these minions to the tower, and if these guys are like, how do I explain this? If they go back to base, and you're in the middle of the lane, people will say push the lane, and that means to kill the minions, push the minions towards the tower. That way, those minions that you have, the enemy doesn't get the gold and XP from them. So we'll get 2 daggers blades here, and we're actually pretty strong right now. So what Kate and Jan are doing, they're pushing the lane to my tower. As you can see, all these red minions, I'm not going to get those now because they are letting my tower kill those minions. So you want, when they're gone, learn to push the lane. Again, you're just creating that gap in CS. So I have 76, he has 54, and we'll just get some more here. If they go back, then we'll try and push the lane. So, because the bigger the gap in CS usually means you have better items. Better items means kills. So Gianna does not want to stay. She will die. So usually 3 hits is all you take at this point with the build we're going with. And this is a good chance to practice too. Hit and move, hit and move, hit and move. 1, 2. Because you're going to need to be doing a lot of that once you get into late game. So, and don't be afraid to tumble to get that last hit on a siege minion. It's a lot of gold. So here's this little combo I want to show you. It's hit, auto, oh, no, okay, redo. It's auto, tumble, E, okay? Come here, Kate, come here, Caitlin, come here. Hit, auto, and Q. So if I didn't hit a minion with one of my attacks, it would have procced that. And I still have 50% mana, so we're in a good spot. Alright, always be looking at the minimap because you might need to collapse and help your team. Ooh, I would love a ward there, to be honest. Ooh. The key is auto, Q, auto. That's going to be the best damage for you. Auto, tumble. Nope. Hit E. Alright, see? There you go. Procs the Q, does damage. So now that we've harassed her, oh, we can't get there. We tried. We didn't want to dive. Don't be greedy again. But that's okay because we did. Here's the thing: we didn't kill Caitlyn. Sad face. However, we made him go back to base, and that way we can get free tower. Or oh, we'll just do a little damage. No big deal. Okay. And I'm gonna just say tower. Oh, we're back. There's Corky, I see you. Oh boy, okay. I'm gonna try and help the team here and fight in some degree. This could get bloodbath worthy. Oh, this is an absolute show. Okay. I tried, peeps. I did. However, we have enough for Blade, the Rune King, and Riven can go top. So, back to what I was saying is, it's okay if you don't get the kill. If they're low enough, you can take the tower, you can take the dragon. So it's all about objectives at high elo, because objectives give you gold. And again, more team gold, the better off you are. So, and look what Riven did. Malphite, we forced bottom to have a fight. We forced Malphite to come help, and what's Riven get to do? Free farm, take golem, no big deal. And Caitlyn just sniped down Corky, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. Good flash. Did not get the blue though, but that's okay. So once you have Blade the Rune King complete, Vayne basically can just 1v1 the other enemy ADC. So let's try here. And oh, that was a good whirlwind by old Janabear. I was gonna knock him up in slow. Now we wait. That's okay. Vayne just farming away, that is a good thing. So and the reason why we go this attack speed build, because we'll go static shiv next, is Vayne's W, that's her main source of damage. So we just want to get as many procs of silver bolts as possible. And having attack speed will do that. So we're gonna knock him into the wall here. And we'll just Shen. Bye Shen, I love you. Okay. A lot going on there. I'm just like, whoa! Oh, Kaylin, you salty dog, you. There's Corky. I have my E. We're just gonna play nice and safe. We'll take this tower here. Don't need to dive. Take the gold. Oh! Oh, come on. A little unfair, but we'll take it. Alright, dragon now. Smart, safe play. We got lucky there and got some kills. Now we're gonna get dragon. That's just gonna be a lot of team gold going into the next fight. And so we're gonna push middle. Whenever you have the advantage, do push middle. Oh, okay, Shen. I'm gonna just blade the Rune King on you because I don't like you. That's just how it goes. And we can actually go middle right now. So if you have the advantage and your team is just stronger by levels and items and experience, if you push mid, you're forcing them to engage with you at the tower. So if you don't basically just dive, sometimes you can because you're that much stronger, they have to react to you, and if they force a fight on you because they don't want to lose a tower, you're going to be stronger and you're going to have that advantage. So we do not have enough for my Fam Dancer yet. And you can either go Fam Dancer or Static Shiv. We're going to get both of them. So if you can only get the Static Shiv because it's cheaper, go ahead and go that route. Let's see if Caitlyn sees us. It's probably warded here. So let's go back here and just farm it up a bit. Remember, you're always watching the mini-map. Make sure you're communicating. One of the biggest things and the hardest thing to learn is staying positive. Because we've all had games where you are playing with somebody that is just losing it. Literally losing the game for you. And you might be playing really well, but they just keep feeding. So at that point in the game, you have two choices. You can rage at them, which I think... Oh, come back. One. Oh, man. We're gonna oh jeez, this is not good. We got Caitlyn. Oh, there's so much. The whole team just came. Wow. Okay, come on, Corky, you got this, buddy. There we go. All right, Riven, clean up time, baby. You don't even need to do that. He has Tiamat. I don't know how much damage that's going to do against Malphite. Corky finishes her. Oh, go on her. Okay, there we go. Not bad. We'll see. Does Corky get the kill? There's so much. AP Corky doing work, people. Now I am so close to Fam Dancer. 50 gold. We're gonna wait. We're just gonna be cool. If you can get this tower, we can get it. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Be positive because you have two options when you have someone that feeds. And I know that you get stuck in an elo because you have bad teammates. I get it. We've all been there. And you're going to lose some games no matter how hard you're trying to carry. But there are games, and I know you've had them, where you're down by a lot. I mean, you're down by a lot. But then you have a few kills on your team. And nobody says anything, but there's almost like this growing snowball sense of, hey, we might, okay, just keep playing. And in your mind, you're just like, okay, keep playing. And then there might be a team fight where you ace, or you get 3 out of 5 kills. and then like people start being like, okay, we can win this. So it has to slowly build up, but it can happen. So okay, get out. Nope, too risky. You have no vision. So always stay positive, because you will win games that you normally shouldn't. And when you're trying to climb the elo ladder, every single game counts. And if you're going to spend that time playing anyways, if you can squeak out a few extra wins, by all means, it's the right play. So as Vayne, always get red if you can. And just always watching the minimap. When I'm going to the jungle right here, nothing's happening in the jungle, let's be honest. So I'm just always watching the minimap, saying, okay, where can I react? Do I need to react in a certain spot? So, okay, let's, oh, it's time to party. It's time to party. We'll see. Remember, you're playing smart. You're playing in the back. You should be doing that as ADC. I'm letting Jarvan take the lead. I do not want to be in the front. If I'm alive, we are winning. Doesn't matter who I'm hitting. That's just the rule. So always have an eye on Malphite. Because, oh, okay. Okay, see, that's what happens. But that's okay. See how fast I'm I'm gonna wait for the Sandra. And we're going. Oh, we'll pin. We're pinning against the wall. We're going. And that's how you gotta do it. You just gotta be patient, know when to go in. We can survive a Malphite, but because we have Lulu barrier to help, but you can't take much more than that until you start to get your life steal back. So just play it smart. This is going to be a inhib. Oh, I got that red buff. Okay, not be greedy and just take the inhib and bounce. Man, I am strong. So here, you gotta be careful that they don't counter Baron. What I mean by that is they know we're gonna go back, and they're all up, so they're all just gonna run straight to Baron and try and burst it down. So just play it smart. We do have enough for Zeal. I'm gonna stick around in case they do try and go Baron. Looks like they are, so we're just gonna hang out. Lissandra is bottom though, so I don't know if they can do a Baron. Come on. Alright. Pin against the wall. No pin. Okay, hit and move. We're hitting and move. And we're just staying back. Oh, owie. Oh! Alright. I took you out 2. I almost did 3. But my team should clean up quite nicely here. That's what I like to see. GG team. Need 2,500 for static shift. So Riven's like, I just want one. I know, Riven, baby. I know. So we're going for static shift next. Again, that was a good fight for us. And you saw how fast I bursted Caitlyn down with Blade of the Rune King proc and my alt proc. And they surrendered. They realized that the power of the Night Hunter is too much. So again, position and understanding what your champion is made to do. Vayne is meant to farm and destroy late game with her ult and her W and her tumble. And so if you liked what you see, really I love doing this stuff, and I'll be doing more guides. So all I ask is that you subscribe to my channel, press that like button down below, and leave a comment if you think my hair is funny or you have a question, anything, any sort of discussion. I love to hear from you. Let's just create that sense of community, and maybe I can learn some things from you and you from me, and you can tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I can do better. And we all love this game, League of Legends, so let's just make it the best we can. And thanks again, guys. Check out my other guys. This is Casey Nelson signing